Hi everyone, delonewolf here, and welcome to a first look at X Rebirth. So the game just unlocked today. At first I was planning to maybe do a little bit of a live stream, but having given the game a little go for maybe an hour or less, it's so complex that I'm basically going to give you guys a first look video in a more classical sense, where I record the footage in fraps. So as you can see, I think the game looks pretty damn beautiful, and compared to the previous X series, let's go a little bit closer to this pretty big station here. It's actually all pretty damn busy, and I have yet to really wrap my head around all the controls, all the options and stuff like that. Now one thing, maybe if I can quickly turn around here, by following the tutorial, I did acquire like a mining ship into my squad, so if I want to make money, I could always tell it to mine, but unfortunately I haven't figured out how to give it all those commands just yet. So we'll see for that later. My current mission is to try and find a defense officer, and that does give me a nice chance to give you guys quick first impressions on this. Graphically, at least, it looks pretty damn good. I've not had any crashes. I did have one freeze on the game, although it didn't crash the game. It just took like 5 to 10 seconds, and oh, looks like there's actually some red stuff coming here. Let's slow down and have a quick look at this. Let's see if I can talk to this guy. What the hell? Something bumped into me, I guess. And yeah, the controls are not the easiest. You totally have to get used to that. But at least you can now see my mission is to acquire a defense manager. And I guess we'll leave this red guy alone, or should we try and take him out and see what happens then? Let's see how he likes. If I can just slow down. So right, no idea where that comes from or stuff like that, but he does look pretty red. And ooh, is he taking off? I actually don't think this is a real ship, so I'll have to switch to my pulse mazer.
Really stupid, but really illegal.
Let's see. Let's see if I can shoot him then. Well, that doesn't seem to work too well. What the hell? Oh, there you go. It's pretty damn hard to actually see your shots. There they are.
Can't keep this collection of holes firing much longer.
So here we go, a little bit of combat. I have to say I find it pretty challenging. Right, let's speed up a little bit. And let's see if I can actually take him out. Yeah, there we go. He's destroyed. And he was red, so that should be okay. If the police doesn't come to Concordoken me, that should be alright.
Thank you for dealing with the threat to our station.
Yeah, no problem. Reputation gained with the Plutarch Mining Corporation. So there we go. Surprisingly enough, a criminal showed up exactly at the right time, and I got some action in as well. Don't ask me where the loot is. I have no idea just yet. But that was that, and also first listen to the actual action music. So what we'll do then is, I guess we'll dock up somewhere. There are several like docking stations there. You can see like a bar icon. You can dock there, and previously I docked here to pick up my engineer. Here's another pretty big ship that looks like my squad member. But at the moment, you know, it's a lot of fun. But it's extremely complex. And I feel like I'll need a little bit of time to get used to it, the controls and really wrap my head around the game. So if you're looking for complexity, X Rebirth is definitely something you could consider. Alright, let's slow down here. We should be able to dock at this. Let's double click that then. Normally, maybe I need to approach it a little bit more. Let's see. That should be a dock somehow. Can I dock here? Yeah, here we go, finally. Whoop, just as the police comes. Phew, at least I was granted docking access. So here we go. After you dock, you're actually on the station, and here you can Like look for an engineer for repair. Let's see what this guy is actually. What the hell? A black marketeer? Well, like, you can just talk to him. Show me your wares.
Please. These are premium grade
Ooh.
products.
And I can actually sell my space flies. Okay. Let's sell this stuff. Alright. That didn't work. I'd like to sell these. And sell all of them. Ah, there we go. That's how you do it. Let's also sell this. Get as much money as I can, because I'll need it.
Until next time.
And if you want to know where I got this from, here, well, that's empty. But anything that's not bolted down, you can basically take. So let's take this. Here we go. I got some entertainment consoles. You can see that on the top left. And again, some entertainment consoles. So it is a bit like a mini game. If you want some extra credits, whenever you're on a station, you can just look around for stuff that you can do. And let's see, this could be maybe, let's see, that's a captain, a junk dealer. Let's see if I can sell anything to him.
Show me your wares, please.
Some ship wreckage. So let's sell all of that. Alright. Here we go. What do we have here?
Bye for now.
A license broker. Nope.
Guess what I have for you.
Nope.
Bye for now.
Let's talk to her.
What can we offer you?
Show me your licenses, please.
Sure.
Here we go. No idea what that does.
Bye for now.
Now the models, I don't think they're the best I've ever seen, but considering the size of the game, space farmer, ship technician, and what are you? Can't see it. Alright, so let's go to the trade district. Maybe we'll find something. Administration. Let's see if I can find a defense officer. That's really what I'm trying to find, and unfortunately I don't get like a waypoint like I did with the engineer. So a secure area? Who or what is here?
Ooh, slimy green lizardy things are everywhere.
A mining.
What can we offer you?
Let's show me your wares.
please.
Sure.
So those look like raw materials. Alright, goodbye. And alright, so that's not any place where I can go. Let's see if I can get lucky and find a defense officer quickly, and if not, then we'll go right back to space. What are you? Again, black marketeer. I bet she's a trader as well when you see that briefcase. And so are these people, probably. Space farmer, yeah, that's that guy again. Alright. So, except for a captain that I could hire, not really finding a defense officer here. Let's see once again if I can go to that trade district. Maybe I can find something of use there. What are you?
Amazing to think that these highways weren't even here 40 years ago.
Another captain, ship technician, space farmer, black marketeer. So still no defense officer to be found. And here again, anything that's not bolted down, space suits for instance, and palladium paneling, just grab all of that. But really that looks to be it over here. No defense manager, unfortunately. And here there was nothing here either, right? This person might be, looks defensively, just a recruitment officer. Let's talk to her again.
I'll make it worth your visit if you shop here.
I want to hire Marines. Don't think that's what I want to do.
Stop and chat.
No,
I'll
goodbye.
make it worth your visit if you shop here. Nice chat. Not.
Alright, thank you. And what are you? A pilot. Okay. Might have need of her later. What I can always do is just go back, leave platform, and then I come back to my beautiful cockpit. And we are back in space. So no defense officer to be seen here. Let's see if we can avoid colliding. And then we're back in outer space where we could mine all of this stuff. And ooh, another red. See if I can find him. Oh, he just gets blown up by the police right there, who come by here. Yeah, that was actually pretty cool. And I unlocked the trade offer, and here there's more shooting going on. Let's follow this guy a little bit for a moment. Let's see if he's doing anything else. But yeah, the space part looks great to me. I think I could definitely have a lot of fun if I could also have my my own fleet of ships that follow me around and get wrap my head around all the other stuff that needs to be done. But I guess these guys are just patrolling here. So let's speed away. And let's see if I can find anything else of interest. Anything here?
No, shut up, Betty.
Audio information retrieved. Unfortunately, that doesn't help me get a defense officer. Any other place where I can mine? Well, this still looks... So just by flying close to a point, I guess, you'll get more and more information. What is that? A medical bay of some sort? Let's see if I can... Let's see if I can slow her down. And let's see if I can like dock here or anything. What does it do? Double click. Buy chemical compounds. Alright. So I assume that's actually something for trade ships. Here you got pretty big containers. And one thing that I really... Ouch. Oops. Let's try and fly above that. One thing that I do notice compared to the previous X game that I've played, X3 Terran Conflict, this feels a lot more crowded and busy. So I'm not really sure how to gauge all of that at the moment, but okay, here we go. And the controls, well, they're not that easy. So at the moment I'm just rising up above there. Let's see if I can get into speed a little bit. And maybe to end up, because I'm not really seeing anything here that indicates to me that there could be a defense officer here or another dog that I've missed, unless it's this one. Let's see what this does. Can I select this or something? Slow down a bit. Sell or sell narcotics. Alright, so no, that's just another docking station for trade ships. So then just to end up, because we're closing in on 15 minutes, and this is obviously just the first look, and as I've said, I don't understand the game at all at the moment. Let's head for that highway. So pressing tab, you can like increase your speed. It does seem to cost me shield or energy or something. And I will just go into this one towards Frozen Circuit. Here we go. In the highways, you can see ships passing by all the time. And let's see, I can get here. Lookout Alpha. So let's get out of the highway here. And here is another station, and over there you can actually see another highway starting. Wait, what? Transmitting rendezvous point, really? Oh, I guess that's to my squad member. So my other ship might just show up later on, but there you get the other highways. And this looks pretty damn interesting. Look at that, like a big destroyed asteroid or something. Looks very interesting. But yeah, I really need to wrap my head around. Don't even ask me to tell you where any of these highways go. I'm definitely not at that point just yet. What's that? A plasma harvester? That looks like a pretty big ship. Let's continue approaching this station. Let's see if we can find a place to dock and hope that there is like a defense officer that I can hire, which would actually be my next mission. And here is, ooh, actually some clipping here by this ship. So, any place for me to dock here? Let's see if I can follow the traffic. I might just find the dock. So here's that big ship that's actually flying nicely through the station. So yeah, this is definitely a first graphical weirdness here. And probably right here, there, the R, that could be a dock that I could go to. So let's approach that, slow her down, double click on the R, and I can actually
This is
dock
the
here.
Albion skunk. Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted. You're welcome here.
And here we go, we're once again in a station. So yeah, pretty interesting game. If you like complexity or sci-fi stuff, I think you'll find this quite enjoyable. Performance wise, no complaints so far, so no crashes or anything like that. Stuck at 30 frames per second though for some reason. Yes, just extremely complex, so I couldn't tell you anything really about the gameplay or how any of the stuff works just yet. But that's what we'll find out in the upcoming episodes. But there you go, guys. First look at X Rebirth. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.